What's up, friends? I hope you are doing great. And today I will show you how I use different conferences before placing any of my trades. Before I start, I want to thank all of you for your support. And if you have not subscribed yet, kindly do so, and I will really appreciate. We are looking at this Volatility 50 index. We are on the 4-hour higher time frame. We will start with this lowest point here, where after price pushing, giving us this lowest low, push to the upside, dropped, now gave us this higher low because this price here wasn't able to push, breaking out or taking out this previous low, then pushed to the upside, came to this key area here, this resistance, where price tried to push to the upside, dropped, tried again to push, dropped, but at this point it pushed, breaking this resistance, closing above this resistance, and then we have a very good retest, and price pushed all the way to the upside, giving us this highest high right here. So what you need to do is take your zone, mark this highest high. We have this highest high here. Price, after giving us this highest high, pushed to the downside, pushed to the upside, and wasn't able to take out this previous highest high here, then pushed to the downside, dropping. So what you need to do is wait and see if this market will take out this structure here. After this structure being broken by the higher time frame candlesticks, whether the 4-hour candlestick or the 1-hour candlestick, all you need to do is get a candle close below the structure, and it should be the higher time frame candle close below the structure. After you get this candle close below the structure, you mark that point. This is the point where we've gotten that candle close below the structure. Let us change the color. Then go back to your entry time frame. At this point, I'm using my 4-hour as the higher time frame, so I will go back to 15 minutes as my entry time frame and see how price will react at this point. And where do we look to take our take profits? You look back on your left and look at the previous structure. Your previous structure should give you your take profit. This is the previous structure here. This is the point where price dropped to retest our structure before pushing to the upside. So our entry should be at this point in the lower time frame, and we should target this previous structure on the looking on your left. I base my take profits on the higher time frame. I base my stop loss on the lower time frame. So we will go back to 15-minute time frame and see how price has reacted on that point. You need to look for good confluences before taking your entries. So let us zoom out so as we can get that point. Okay, where is it? Here we are. Let me zoom in. Here we are. Let me take out this. So this is the higher time frame zone. We can see in the lower time frame, in the 15 time frame, we have price coming back all the way to this point, breaking this structure. This is the higher time frame, the 4-hour time frame structure, breaking it and closing below this structure. Below this structure, your entry should be at this point, at the next candle open there, because number one, we have all the confirmations on the higher time frame. We just need a very good entry point on the lower time frame, and we have this point right here. Your stop loss above structure and your take profit should be at this key area here, based on the higher time frame, on the 4-hour time frame here. That is entry number 1, or this is another entry here, entry number 2, though it is still at the same point. This here, you can see this candlestick here. This should be your another entry after this candle open here. Stop loss at the same place, take profit at the same place. It is just very simple. Very simple. All you need to do is wait for your entries to play out on the lower time frame based on the higher time frame, the confirmations that you got on your higher time frame. That is either the 4-hour time higher time frame or the time frame you are using to analyze your markets. So that is just one example. Where were we? Here we are. That's just one example where we waited. You see, we had this candle close. We went back to our lower time frame and we got a very good entry. So this is another example here. We have these multiple week rejections here, meaning we have a zone here. This market is ranging, and this price has been trying to push to the upside but gets rejected, and at this point pushed all the way with a very clean bullish move, but was still rejected. And we have this bearish engulfing candlestick, and upon this closure here, let me zoom it in. Upon this closure here, you need to go back to your lower time frame to look for an entry. Why? We have not at this point, whenever price came back and was rejected, we were never given a very good confirmation. Like at this point, we have bearish engulfing candlestick, and after bearish engulfing candlestick and the closure, and we can see this point, this candlestick has closed below the structure, and this structure is where price is unable to break. That's another confluence. So after this candle closure right here, we'll go back to the lower time frame and see how it's reacting, and our take profit, as we've discussed, it's our previous structure. So we'll go back to our lower time frame, 15 minutes time frame, and see how price has reacted onto that area. Here we are. So price pushed, gave us a structure here, a very clean structure. Then we have a candle close below the moving average, and this is after this. Let's start even from here. Price dropped, pushed to the upside, wasn't able to take out previous high, pushed, wasn't able to take out previous high, then dropped, gave us this structure, a candle close below moving average, and then this is where our entry should be. After the next candle all open, stop loss above this structure here, take profit based on the 4-hour time frame. Bam, there it is. Very clean structure. You just use your 4-hour time frame to analyze, come back to 15 minutes, your entry time frame, look for those confirmation, and you are good to go. So guys, that's it for today. Kindly remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your support. Stay blessed.